Hey, all of you beautiful souls. I've always seen people talk about twin flame relationships like when they're both alive, but when we're together with that person, experiencing the intensity, the love, the challenges. But what about when one crosses over, when that connection transitions into something else, when it transcends into a spiritual connection? That is what I want to talk about. So, I know some of you have felt that feeling where you just know that something shifted. You feel something's happened before it even happens. And maybe you've sensed it with your twin flame. That's what I want to talk about. Why it happens, what it means, and how to move through it. So let's say you're going about your daily life. Things are finally stable. You found your footing when it comes to hearing and feeling, interacting with the spiritual realm. You understand it. And then suddenly, a strange feeling that something's wrong comes out of nowhere. Maybe you're washing dishes, you're walking in the park, you're driving around, you're with your friends or your family, or whatever you're doing. And you get this feeling in your entire being, all of your body. It's all over you. You cannot shake it. You can't even put your finger on what it is. You just know something's wrong. And it's not a random thought or a memory. It's like a feeling that's sitting on you, like an energy watching you, penetrating your energy in some way, and you can tell it's trying to tell you something. It means something. And maybe at first you brush it off like, okay, I'm probably having a bad day, a moment, or maybe I'm stressed, or maybe I'm just tripping. But deep down, like deep down, you know something's on or something's happening, and you just know something shifted. And you know this feeling is there for a reason. So fast forward to when you get the news, your twin flame has passed away. They left their physical body and they're not coming back. You didn't get to say bye or anything. They've transitioned without saying goodbye. And now you're left sitting with this question. How did I know it was happening before anyone told me? Hmm. Sadly, I believe a lot of us have been there, whether with a twin flame, a soulmate, or any other deep connection in our life. There's a psychic awareness, an intuitive nudge that hits us before it happens. But why does it happen? Why do we feel our twin flames transition before it happens? Why? It's because twin flames, we share an energetic bond that goes beyond our physical bodies. It's a spiritual bond, a connection that runs soul deep. Your spirits are connected, they're intertwined, and when one of you is about to leave the physical plane, the energy of the one that's leaving reaches out to the one that's staying. The one crossing over might not even know consciously that they're about to pass, but their soul knows and is already preparing and trying to let your soul know. One spirit is reaching out to the other spirit. And because you're so deeply connected, you consciously pick up on those signals. It's like a spiritual heads up, a shift in energy that your soul recognizes before your mind does. And it's not just about the physical loss of your twin flame, of that person, that energy in your life. It's about their transition of becoming spirit. Twin flame relationships are all about growth and transformation and ascension, right? So when one of you crosses over into the spirit realm, it's a continuation of that same journey. It's just that now one of you is moving into a different role, one where they guide and support from a higher spiritual space, but your souls are still connected. They always have been and they always will be, no matter what. And I know it feels devastating. Like you might feel like, how can we fulfill our mission if they're not physically here with me? But the thing is, just because they're not here in their body anymore, it doesn't mean your mission's over. It's just shifted. I'm sorry, I'm getting teary eyed. It's a connection so deep that it never goes away. And if you've gone through it or you're going through it right now and you've had this intuitive knowing, here is what I would say. First of all, trust what you feel. Don't dismiss the nudges, the dreams, or the gut feeling that tells you something's changed, because that is your soul's way of keeping the connection alive and letting you know something's happening. You're still in communication, but now it's just in a different way. Second, take the time to honor the transition of your relationship. This is big. It will happen, and you can't control that. It's okay to grieve. It's okay to feel confused, to sit with those emotions that come up, and it looks different for everybody, but know that it's not the end. Your twin flame hasn't abandoned you. They've only stepped into a different space, a space where they can help you, where they can guide you and protect you from a higher place. So eventually, you'll start noticing signs, a song that plays at the perfect moment, or you'll see their name in random places. Maybe they show up in your dreams clearer than ever. And these are not coincidences. This is them reaching out from where they are now to let you know that they are still with you. Even though they're not there, they're still with you. And the last thing I would say is try connecting with them through meditation, quiet moments, invite in their energy, talk to them, even if it feels strange or weird at first. Remember, your connection is still alive and it's still strong, and you can work together, even though they're no longer physically here on this earth. I know, I know, I know it's hard losing someone that we imagine would be here for our entire life. It's one of the toughest things that we go through, and it makes this big world feel empty. But our twin flames have never truly gone. They're still here with us, guiding us in ways that might surprise us. Trust the bond, trust the love that exists between you two. Because that love, it's eternal. It's forever and ever, and as long as forever may be. And even if it feels like you're doing this alone right now, you're not. They're walking with you every step of the way, just from a higher plane of existence. And you also have others that have experienced what you're going through. We're out here with you. So you're not alone. You're not alone, you beautiful souls. You're never alone in this journey. So take care of yourself and always trust that love. I love you guys so much.